know earlier in the season you were talking about trying to get back to basics a little bit. Is it a case of that for this weekend?
Probably a little bit, and a little bit is that you need to start well in these games because every game is like a grand final because there's no coming back for another crack at it next week. It's a knockout. So starting well and building that platform early in the game, whether or not it results in points or not, what it does, if you build some pressure on the other team, is they're out of energy for the next 20, and then perhaps you can build some points then. So what we don't want to be doing is putting all the pressure on ourselves and having no energy, so we're chasing our tail a little bit. So we want to be starting well and again, keeping the basics.
Are you looking forward to returning to the GPW Recruitment Stadium?
Yeah, no, it'll be good to be at home with the fans and whipping up some atmosphere for us, and I think that'll give us a good shot in the arm, and I think the players are motivated in themselves, and to get some positive feedback from the crowd would be great.
What about facing your old club? Is that something you're looking forward to?
Yeah, well, I'm looking to catch up with some people, and again, I'll think I'll keep it pretty low key before the game because it's the occasion it is. It's a Challenge Cup round. I won't be catching up with old times and talking about old times early on. It'll be just some polite hellos and get on with work. And once work's finished, then I'll socialise and hopefully be in the positive for us.
Is it? Do you change the game plan at all when you approach knockout football? Does the preparation change at all?
The preparation itself probably doesn't change too much, and again, it was probably a bit of a wake-up call anyway from last week in that we put pressure on ourselves, and it shows if you have to play catch-up, it's very, very hard to come back week in, week out, and we've done that the last 2 weeks, and we don't want to be in that situation again. And for Childers, it's a Challenge Cup round, if you like, that we don't get a second chance to get it right this week. We have to get it right, otherwise we're out of the cup.
And it kind of refocuses the energy, I suppose, as well.
Yeah, it does, and it really puts it, nails it to the wall and says, well, if you don't get it right this week, you're out. And so it's really refocused a lot of the players, and they've really responded well at training, and it's been good at training, and they understand the importance of it.
What do you make of the Catalans this season?
I think they're as strong as they were last year, and I think they were disrupted a little bit pre-season. They didn't even get to have a trial game, so their first game was the first competition round, which I think's fraught with danger, not having a game before that. And consequently, that's why they started a little slow, and I think they're just starting to build in a bit of form now.
Are you missing the south of France at all?
Well, apparently they had like 190-mile-an-hour winds there at one stage, so I certainly wasn't missing that. But yeah, the outdoor eating and dining and the beach. Now it's moving into summer supposedly. Looking outside as it rains, but yeah, I'll probably miss the summertime and the Mediterranean a little bit. And in the winter time there was a bit of snow around in the mountains. But again, I think I can get my fix with work because working with a top rugby league club is great, and I thoroughly enjoy it, and it's a passion of mine, and to actually do work that you love is I think it's great for me individually. It's for my family to be in another part of the world. It's a good experience.
And finally, you're obviously aware of the club's history in the Challenge Cup. Does that bring any pressure to you, or is the pressure really on the players? Yeah, there's pressure, but there's pressure every week, and again, I've said it before. It's part of the reason you're involved in an environment where you need to win every week. It's those highs and lows, and you want more highs than lows, but that's part of the buzz, and that's why we're involved. That's why we come and watch, and that's why we enjoy it. And sure, we enjoy winning, more than losing, but that's the pressure is coming along and not knowing what the result's going to be until it's over, and that's part of, I reckon that's part of why we're involved.